Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, in today's episode, we're going to go through our team selections, all the ins and outs at absmagic, and this one, I think it'll be fun. I'm going to give you a lot of options again, and I'm going to go for the one that I'm going to actually choose, and show you which one I'm actually going to choose. However, this is a continuation of the video that I brought out yesterday. We have a problem. We also may have a solution. Well, I'm going to show you the bigger problems that we have and what we need to do to fix it. Because if you don't fix it now, it's too late. Today is the day. This week is the week you have to fix a problem that's going to be massive for you if you don't fix it, okay? And I'm going to show you what the problems are. And you're going to freak out. You're going to say, oh my God, you think the pain we've had this year isn't bad enough? It gets worse. Just calm down, okay? The problem is the bye rounds, okay? Especially round 15 and round 14. And if you don't play now, you can forget them. Okay, they're gone. They're finished. Okay, you see, your ranking is gone if you fell around 15. I'm telling you now. Just calm down, everybody. Okay, let's continue. Now let's have a look at our ins and outs. Looks like Cowan, our rookie, he's gone as well. We knew Roberts was gone. Constable isn't coming back. Okay, and Davey might even be dropped. We got problems. How many rookies are actually playing? Let's have a look. Well, we've got two missing here. We've got one missing there. We've got these two missing. So the only one here is Ashcroft. And over here, we've only got one. So we only got two rookies on the field. Is that right? On the bench, we got Young. Actually, well, if we do this, this is so bad. Okay. Yeah, this is it. This is all we got. We don't have any rookies. They're all gone. This is unbelievable. Just calm down. Okay, now we're gonna fix this mess, and the new ones aren't coming through. Well, Weedle just got. Let's have a look at team announcements. Well, Port Adelaide, we don't care. St Kilda, nothing for us. Okay, let's keep going. Brisbane Lions, nothing here for us. Fremantle, another rookie's gone. Corey Wagner, if you brought him in, he's out. Unbelievable. Okay, who else? Let's have a look. Sydney, see, that's the problem. You bring in a rookie on the bubble. He's still on the bubble. You can still get him. We can still catch up and get him later on when he comes back in. As if he's not the sub, which makes it worse. Okay, now Sydney, Gould is a sub again, so he's not going to make cash. Roberts out. Okay, who else is here? Let's have a look at GWS. Ralston is now gone. If you got Ralston, he's out as well. Oh my God, it gets worse. Who else? We've done that one. Okay, Hawthorn, they brought in Weedle and Ramsden. Okay, we're going to find out about these two kids. Now, who's out? Mackenzie's out. If you got Mackenzie, he's gone. Long is out. Okay, all the rookies are gone. Okay, who actually? If you go to the Bulldogs, even Toby McLean is out. Okay, he might be a sub again. Okay, now we go to Melbourne and North Melbourne. Who's out? Would you believe it? Laurie is out. And thank God our boy is still playing. Just come down. And at North Melbourne, Phillips is out. It's all the rookies are finished. Okay, they're all gone. At West Coast, who's in and out? There's nobody that we care of. At Carlton, look who's out. Cowan's out. But look who's in. Adams Hart and Doherty are back. How's Doherty? Doherty's like Superman, I swear. He's a gun. He's back. Now, Geelong and Essendon, okay, who's out? Well, it doesn't say it here, but look at the bench. We have Davey Jr.'s on the bench. He might be out. Okay, it gets worse and worse. Even at Geelong, Simpson's on the bench. That's another rookie. All right, let's keep going. Gold Coast and Richmond. Well, at Richmond, who's in? Look at this. We have Ivan Soldo. He's in. I might have to consider getting him. This is unbelievable. Desperate times. I might go Grundy to Soldo. I'm highly considering it, okay? But we get to see Soldo play against one of the best ruckmen. So we get to see Soldo versus Wits. So let's see how that matchup goes. At Gold Coast, actually, there's another Richmond player in, Jacob Bow. I don't know if he gets a play or not. The surprising thing right here now is that Tyler Young has held his spots, despite Nathan Broad coming back in. So that's a surprise. Okay, so that shows you got to keep Young now because he's going to regenerate his cash. He just needs one big game and he regenerates that cash. Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, at Gold Coast, the players to take note of here, all right, and this is big, okay? I want you to take note of Gold Coast. Alex Davies, okay, take note of him, okay? He plays in the midfield. Now, also take note this week. They've named in that central position Bailey Humphrey. Okay, so take note of Bailey Humphrey, Alex Davies, and Braden Fiorini. Okay, let's see which one of these three players gets that role, or are they going to share it? Okay, that Took Miller left behind. Okay, so we're going to find out. Questions will be answered this week. Just calm it down. All right, let's keep going. More ins and outs. Well, at Adelaide Crows, news out this week that where is he? Rory Laird. He might not play. Now, this is the last game of the round. You're going to get the last minute notice. What are you going to do? I mean, if you're going to bring in Rory Laird this week and then you find out he's not playing, you're going to be bleeding because you could have brought in the player from Freo, Sarong, but Sarong's got the first game, so you can't bring in Sarong. This is madness. So what are you going to do? All right, so what you have to do is if you bring in Rory Laird and he's not playing, you're going to have to go with another option in Jordan De Goey and bring in De Goey instead. Okay, that's the only option. There's no other options. It's absolute madness, okay? I can't calm it down. Okay, just continue. Now, here's the problem, okay? Let me show you the problem. The bye rounds, okay? Now, round 12. Let's count the primos that are missing, okay? Or the keepers. They're no longer primos. They now become keepers. They're not primos. Like Chisel is a primo, okay? Setterfield is a primo. That's what I'm talking. Hopper is a primo. Can you believe this? We're just talking about the primos now. How many are missing in round 12? Let's count them. Sinclair, that's 1. Marshall, that's 2. Goulden, that's 3. Dunkley, that's 4. I've got 4 missing, okay? Now, how many primos will I have by the time we get to round 12? Well, we're in round 7 now, and hang on, let's clear the buys. We're in round 7 now, and I should have three rookies on field, so which that means by the time I'll have 19 primos, well, 19 keepers. So I only need to get 3 more primos by the time I hit round 12. So I should be able to have 22 by round 12 because I was actually hoping to have 19. I've already got 19, but they're not good ones, but that's all we're going to have. Now, the problem here is how many bench players are going to come onto our field and play for us in round 12. Well, let's have a look. There's none, okay? Ruin won't be there in round 12. I would have gotten rid of him. Because I need his cash. I would have gotten rid of Green. He won't be there. Davey won't. None of these will be there, okay? So the players that we bring in now are the players that are going to play in the bye rounds, okay? Not the players that you got in your team right now, but the players that you bring in right now. For example, with Tyler Young, I might actually keep him for as long as I can because he's got job security. So I might as well keep him, whereas Cowan doesn't, so I might as well keep Young. But we have a major problem. But round 12 isn't the problem. I mean, round 12, I've got 4 missing. I may replace Ruin with a round 14 player. Well, we don't know. All right, but we'll have. Let's just count him. So we're missing 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to bring 2 in, so the Young will come in. All right. So we're missing 1 more. So we might clear round 12. All right. We're going to definitely clear round 13. All right, that won't be a problem. All right, round 13 is easy. Everyone should pass round 13. The problem starts at round 14. Okay, now round 14, how many primos are missing? All right, now I haven't got Laird in my team yet. He's going to come in. Okay, Laird's going to come in, and I haven't got Oliver yet. He's going to come in. So I've still got 2 to come in. So I've got Dawson, Dacos. Setterfield might be out already then. I've got, let's say Setterfield's and Oliver. Okay, so I've got Oliver. So I've got Dawson, Dacos, Oliver. Grundy will be gone. Replaced by possibly Ivan Soldo or Gorn. So if it's Gorn, I'm still missing him as well. So that's 4. Let's say it's Gorn. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, because he's Oliver. Plus I got one more. I got as I said, I'm gonna have Laird, so that's 5. Okay, so far it's 5 missing. Okay, Primos, and that's it, and maybe 6. So round 14 should still be okay. But I still got to bring players in, and I'll probably bring another round 14 player, so it'll probably be 7. All right, I'll be missing 7. Now, if there's 22 players in the lineup here, all right, and I'm missing 7, that means I got 15 on field, so I need 3 more. Okay, so I've got to find 3 players from the bench. Hopefully, Chinkota is still playing. Who else will be playing? We're going to be in trouble. Now, let's go to round 15. Okay, if you thought round 14 was bad, round 15 is worse. Look at this. It's a battlefield. It's a minefield. Who's missing around 15? The whole team is missing around 15. What's happened? Okay, Bont, Kelly, Taranto, Uniac, Green, Rosie, Hopper. They're all gone. Okay. Now, if you happen to have English, he's also gone. Okay, so you don't have English either. Okay, Cornelius is gone and Zeeble is gone. They're all gone. Okay, let's count them. Let's pretend that we got English here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players missing in round 15. Okay, so you need to find a solution. Okay, now the solution is this. Let me show you the solution. Okay, let me just pause it for a second. We'll get a solution. Now, here's a solution. All right, Uniac. All right, now this is what happens. If you were to trade out Grundy, all right, let's say we traded out Grundy and brought in English, the problem gets worse, okay? Let's just say we got Wilmots for a rookie, okay? Player I can afford, just for now. Players I can afford, anyone, okay? Mitchell. All right, complete the trade, because I couldn't complete the trade. All right, now, round 15, by bringing in English, all right, it makes my team worse, not better, okay? Because at round 15, in round 15, teams are going to struggle. This is your chance, virtually round 14 and 15, the 2 rounds, is your chance to make up 400-500 points, and if you get it right. Now, I've allowed 3 trades for sideways movement, okay? Now, 3 players are going sideways out, so possibly Kelly might be one. All right, there's going to be 3 players. Who else can be another one? Kelly might be one. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Whoever's dropped form by then, we'll drop them out. We don't know yet. But you can't trade out English. You can't trade out Bontempelli. Maybe Green you can trade out, okay? But it's going to be tough. So you've got to be prepared for round 15. And if you bring in players that are going to play in round 15, like Cornelius, like I did last week, I'm just bringing more trouble. Okay, I'm not solving the problem. I'm creating the problem. So I'm not going to bring in English. I can't. So plus he's too expensive anyway. I can't afford him anyway. Just come at the end. Anyway, let's clear the buys and undo the trades. Okay. So the question now becomes Uniac. Okay, here's a round 15 player. Let's fix the problem now. Now Uniac also has a break-even of 160. Okay, so in round 15, what's he going to be worth if I sideways trade him out? What, 500k? I might as well get rid of him now. Why wait? Okay, so Uniac is gone. Plus, he's too busy cleaning the MCG for me right now. So Uniac, he's gone. He's out. Okay, that's one gone. Stocker is going to go out anyway. Now, I don't have the finances yet, all right, to bring in another player. So the player that I'm going to now take out is going to be Ashcroft. If I do this trade. Let me show you the trade that I'm thinking about doing, okay? Let's go to Hawthorn. Okay, let's bring in from Hawthorn round 6 points. Let's bring in, where is he? Mitchell. So Mitchell comes in on the bench, okay? Let's go to Adelaide. Let's bring in Rory Laird. Okay, I know it says he's injured, but this was my plan. I didn't say they're going to do it now because I might have to change my plan now. But let's bring in Rory Laird, okay? He was my plan because Rory Laird, look at this. He's bottomed out. His break even is 100 now. He can all get that now. So that's his bottom. 630. That was his price last year. 630k. He'll be around this price all the time now. But if he's playing, what do you do now? Calf injury? he's going to play and maybe get injured and then taken off. I don't know what's going to happen with him now. I'm too scared to bring him in. Anyway, got Rory Laird there. And then my next option is going to be is the boy from Hawthorn again. Let's go for averages. Now, I removed Uniac, break even of 160. I brought in Will Day, break even of 15. I'm playing the money game, okay? So 160, break even. If Uniac gets 100, and if Will Day gets 100, I'm making money, all right? He's losing 25K. He's gaining 50 or 40K or whatever, 30K, 35K. So there's money there to be made. Not that I'm making the money. I'm saving the money, okay? That's the whole point. You got to save your money. It's like a stock market. Before the market crashes, you take your stocks out. You got to take them out before they crash. Just come down. Anyway, day comes in. Okay, this was my plan. Okay, now what this does, let's save it. Now, this is going to be the theme for the entire... So I'm going to count this once, all right? So I'm not going to count it again after this. I'm just going to count this one time, okay? This is going to be the whole theme because it's a bit of a hassle doing all these changes. So let's just swap these two around. Marshall and Madden. Okay, they're swapped. Let's swap out Davey and Rosie. All right, so we're going to do this one time. Davey and Green. Put Green back on field. And Semeniti with Rosie. Now, let's count how many rookies we have on field, all right? We have Wilmot, Mitchell. I'm not going to, mind you, I'm not going to use Wilmot on field. I'm going to be using Green, so I'm going to be doing different types of trades in a minute. But we got Wilmot, Mitchell, and Ruyan. So only 3 rookies on field now. So our rookies are coming off the ground. That's the main thing. And it's only round 7, and I've only got 3 rookies on field, so that's actually not too bad, okay? The rest are virtually keepers, even though I'm calling Setterfield a keeper right now. He's averaging 97 still, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. And Hopper's on 94, so they've still got the benefit of the doubt. Still going to hold them a bit longer if I can, and try to remove these players off. I don't want these 29s and 39s. These scores kill me, okay? Well, the 80s are nice, it's just coming down. Anyway, so that's plan number 1, okay? Let's go to plan number 2. Now, plan number 2, again, we need to get rid of Uniac, okay? It can't stay because of round 15 bye. Our bye round's going to kill us, okay? It has to go. Plus, we don't know if he's injured, so it's doing us justice getting rid of him. He has a high break even, has a bad bye round, and we don't know if he's injured or not, and he's playing like poo-poo. He has to go, okay? Can't keep him. Now, so Uniac is gone. The next player to go is going to be Stocker again. Okay, so Stocker's gone. This time we're going to keep Ashcroft. Wilmot's gone. All right? Wilmot's out. Okay. Now, coming into the team. We go back to Hawthorn. We can go. Let's go average. Will Day. Let's bring him over there. Let's go round 6 score. And we bring in Mitchell. Okay, that's 2. And then we go to Collingwood. And we bring in... Now, I'm tossing up here, okay? I actually can't make up my mind. I love Pendlebury. What does it say here? He's got an eye injury subject to fitness. No, he's going to play, okay? So it's either going to be Pendlebury or it's going to be DeGoey, okay? I actually like the Pendlebury. They're the same price. But I'm going to go with DeGoey, okay? Because he kicks goals, all right? So... Then again, I might go Pendlebury. Okay, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna dig in deep now in a minute. Actually, we'll dig in deep in a minute. But let's just say DeGoey for now. Okay. Now, if we do this trade, maybe we can keep Wilmot. Does this work? No, we can't. The difference is 47k. Actually, can. I can keep Wilmot and trade out Cowan. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll keep Wilmot and trade out Cowan. Okay, so that works. Okay, so this is our trades. Plan B: Uniac, Stocker, and Cowan, all gone, all Gonski, okay? Coming in is Day, DeGoey, and Mitchell, okay? Because I don't know if Laird is going to play, okay? So that's plan B. Let's look at plan C now. Plan C was everybody's favourite, okay? This is what most people were going to do, but we're not going to do this, okay? So Grundy to English. We can't do this, okay? Grundy to English. Uniac was going to become Laird. Okay, this is a beautiful plan. Okay, if we don't have bye rounds, this is such a nice plan. And then Stocker was going to become, actually not even Stocker, he can stay. was going to be Wilmot. Actually, it could even be who else could it be? It has to be Stocker. There's no more cash. Yeah, it has to be Stocker. So Stocker goes out, and then coming in is the Hawthorn boy. Okay, this was a beautiful plan. But what happens here? We don't get Day. Okay, we don't get Day. We can't get Day, so we miss out on Day, and then we only get the rookie. So the value's gone. We don't get any value here, and we're paying $700K for a player. And you know that I know, and that we all know, even your neighbours know that I don't spend seven. I'm a tight ass. Okay, just come down. Anyway, so that's the plan. That was another plan, but this plan won't work because of the round 15 bye. It just kills me. Okay, I got another play missing now. So I got 1, 2, 3. Marshall goes there. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 primos that are missing. That's too many. All right. If I trade out 3 of them, do sideways trades, that's still 6 missing. That's still too many. That means 6 missing. I'll only have 12 primos on field. That's not enough. So it's not going to work. Okay, let's continue. Now, my next option, all right, was to take out Stocker, Uniac, and Ashcroft again. Now, Ashcroft we're trading early, only because we need his cash. He's still going to make another, probably not. How much is he going to make still? Let's have a look. It doesn't say. Put it back there. He's still got another, where is it? Break it. He's got another 15K to make, and that's about it. He stops. So we're missing out on 15K, and it's probably not a good deal if you're going to miss out on 15K. You sort of want to make that. You want to make every dollar count. If he scores 80s, he's got a lot more to make as well. So I don't want to miss out on his cash. Okay, if he scores 80s, but you say if he scores 80s, okay, how many 80s has he scored? 1. He's only scored one or 2, 105 and an 80. All right, so it's not like he's an 80 scoring machine. Okay, he doesn't score 80s every week. He's more of a 70s man right now. So you can't go by what they're showing here because he's not doing it. The last 3 weeks, his high score was 76, and that was last week, and he was lucky to get that because he was going a lot lower than that. So I'm not sure about Ashcroft making a lot more cash. I'd say he's got to put another 20K left in him, okay, which I would love to take, which is why I'm thinking about doing Plan B in a minute. But anyway, this is Plan 4. I don't know what we're up to. Just coming down. Anyway, Ashcroft out of this one as well. And they're coming into the team. This is where it gets a bit confusing now. Okay, we have too many what you would call defenders. Okay, now have a look at this. Okay, and this probably won't work because we've got way too many defenders now. All right, now coming in here now we've got Will Day. Okay, that's one. Will Day comes in. He goes into the midfield. All right, we got back to Hawthorn again. And who we got? Mitchell, he comes in. We got 677K still. And we got a Geelong. And we got Stewart. Okay, now, what has this done for our team? Let's have a look. What's happened to our team now if you do this trade? Let me tell you something. We've only got 2 midfielders, Kelly and Bond. We've got two mid forwards, Taranto and Rosie, and mid defender. Actually, we've got 3 midfielders because Green goes there. So we've got 3 midfielders, but that's not enough. It's not going to work. So that's a problem. Okay, we can't bring in another defender. We got enough defenders. Okay, we've got too many defenders. We're not attacking enough. That's the problem. We're defending all the time. Just come down. All right, let's continue. The next move we got, which is probably our last move, okay, and this may be the move that we're going to do as well, okay. So Stocker goes out again. I really want to hold Stocker. Break even at 54. I would love to hold Stocker, but I can't. And Port usually concede a lot of points to defenders as well, but I just can't hold it. I don't have enough cash. Let's see what happens if I hold Stocker and get rid of Wilmot instead, okay. Let's get rid of Wilmot, okay. Stocker stays. Let's get rid of Uniac, okay. Well, for starters, let's bring in the Hawthorn boy here. Where is he? Where is he? Okay. Round 6 points. Let's bring in Mitchell. All right. Mitchell comes in, and let's just bring in the other Hawthorn boy, average, which is it's only 2 trades. Day. Just the 2 trades only. We hold the other trade and we make 200. We bank 250k cash for next week. But we haven't improved our team. What's happened here? Let me just show you. By doing this, our team is not advancing. We want to advance. Okay. Well, what's happened here is our team has 1, 2, 3. Actually, he's not because green goes there. So forget about that one. So it's 1, 2. We've got 4 rookies on field, okay? I want to have 3 rookies on field because I want to eventually have 0 rookies on field. I don't want to waste a week by just letting people catch up. I want to have an extra primo on field, so that's not going to work. So if we trade out Stocker, all right, what can we buy? How much cash? 582k. Well, we can buy a lot of things with Stocker. Let's keep Stocker. If we trade out Cowan, how much cash do we have? 456k. We can't buy much. Okay, we can't buy nothing. All right, let's get Stocker has to go. Okay, we get to keep Ashcroft. So Stocker goes. Move Day into defense. Okay, so at least our defense is our midfield is looking better. We're gonna find a player worth 582k. Now help me find someone. Who do you reckon I should get? Let's go. Players I can afford. Now who is there? Let's have a look. There's Mason Wood. Okay. And what's Mason Wood done? Let's have a look. He's good value. Very consistent. Actually, he looks very good. 108, 106, 134, 89. That's one bad game, 89. 98, 97. That's not bad. And he's playing against Port Adelaide, North Melbourne, Adelaide, GWS. Let's have a look at his graph. Actually, this could be interesting. But the only problem is he's got the round 12 bye. It won't work. Because I want to bring in Steele as well. And I can't have both of them. So if I bring in Steele and I bring in this boy, it's not going to work. So forget about it. It's not going to work. Okay, can't have him. Wood's out of the question. Okay. We can't get a Parrish. We can't bring in a player like Parrish because Parrish has got the round 15 bye. Now, Danger is the next option. Let's have a look at Danger. Actually, Danger is a good option, but a risky one. Okay, 61, 85, and then 103, 119, 118, 144. He's gone nuts. Okay, what's happened to Danger? Actually, and who's he playing? He's playing against Essendon, Adelaide, Richmond, Freo. He's got a good run coming. Plus, he has a round 13 bye. He's actually a good get. 540. He hasn't gone up much in price. 87k. You could have got him for 470, but if you got him at 470, you would have seen the first 2 scores and probably traded him out. So it's the same thing anyway, so might as well pay the extra and get him now. Let's have a look at his heat maps. Now, we take a look at the CBAs, okay? Now, Danger had his biggest week this week, and he had more time in the CBAs. Take note, all right? So he spent a lot of time in the middle. In previous games, 64%, but he's always in the middle this year compared to, he was playing forward a lot, but they don't need him forward anymore. So he's more a midfielder because they've lost a lot of their midfield strength. But let's have a look at Danger's heat maps. I mean, what's he doing? He hasn't changed. So can we risk it? Is Danger the real deal? I mean, if you get him and he continues the way he's continuing now, he could be a top 4 mid. Can you afford to miss out? Points per minute, 1.6. Look at the points per minute. He's not spending much time on the ground. Look at this, 75%, 69. There's hardly any time on the ground. He's been rested. Like he hasn't even got 80% this year. So yeah, it's limited time on ground. But in that limited time, he scores a lot of points. CBAs 83%, 65. So a lot of time is in the CBAs. He did start one game at full forward, but he went back to the CBAs again, 75% CBAs. But his scoring rate is huge. Now, where's he getting is it tackles? Let's have a look at tackles. Not really. One game had 8 tackles, but last week he had 2 tackles. But its disposal efficiency is not there. It's 50. It's 70. That was 77 was his best. 61 last week, but still scored 118. He's scoring well. So what is it? What is it about him? well, he played West Coast for starters, okay? So you expect a big score against West Coast. And he played against Sydney. He smashed Sydney. For this one, I'd say go for your heart, but I can't do it. Okay, I can't bring him in. I can't trust him. Okay, there's no trust. I'm willing to not take him. Okay, let's continue. So if it's not Danger, who is it going to be? Is it Petrarca? No, it's not going to be Petrarca. I'll tell you that right now. So it's not Petrarca. The Collingwood boys seem to be doing well, okay? They got the round 14 bye. Tom Mitchell is cheap, $513K, cheaper than his starting price, and I thought that was a bargain, all right? Let's have a look at his score, but he's not really setting the world on fire. He's just going at a lazy 106, 108s, around there, 107s. Only one bad game against the Lions, but pretty consistent, but not captain, not the old Tom Mitchell that we know, all right? His break-even is low now, it's 80, but it's not like he's going to be screaming, pick me. His price will stay the same. So Tom Mitchell, he's okay. He's what you call a soldier, okay? He'll just score you the points. But he's not for me. Now, Chera is going okay, good value, but the problem is he's got the round 15 bye, so he's no good. Mills has lost trust, okay? Forget about Mills. He's dropping like a fly. He's way down. There's no one. Okay, who can you get, especially at that price, $582K? There's no one. Well, there's Jordan DeGoey. Okay, actually, let's go for average because I've probably missed out on a few. Okay, who did we miss out on if it didn't go average? Cripps we missed out on. Can't get him. Trelaw, he's having a good year, but can't. Round 15 by Zach Merritt, round 15 by. I can't get these players. I'm getting rid of a round 15 by player to get rid of, not to bring one in. Another option I have is Zach Merritt. Now, Zach Merritt, what's he done? Lost 40K, so we're getting him cheap. Break-even's 87, so it's got a good low break-even. He scores one. When you say bad, it's surprising that a lot of players have scored bad against St Kilda. It's become like a theme now. I've just taken note that there's a second player now against St Kilda hasn't scored well. Now, Merritt seems to be catching form. Against Melbourne, scored 134. Plays Geelong, Port. Port's a hard-scoring team. Lions. Then he has three good games in a row, back-to-back. Richmond, West Coast, North Melbourne, even Carlton. He could be the key. Okay, it could be Zach Merritt. Okay, let's continue. But at the moment, we've got Zach Merritt in there. Okay, let's continue. Pendlebury, I love him. Okay. And the next one was DeGoey. Okay, DeGoey. But I think it's going to be Zach Merritt. Okay, this looks good. If I complete this trade. Okay, trade done. What does our round 14 team look like if we do this trade? Shadow buys, round 14, if Merritt comes in. It's still not bad. Keeping in mind, we've still got room for Oliver to come in. We're going to lose 3 defenders. I've got 3 missing, and these 3 are virtually going to be keepers. I've just brought in 2 round 14 players. They are Merritt. But it's not that bad. Okay, I'm probably going to bring one more round 14 by player in Oliver, and that's going to be it. I've allowed for 7 or 8. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. I've got room for Oliver. Okay, just come down, everyone. This can work now. Or let's continue. Now, with Laird, okay, I would have brought in Laird this week, and I couldn't. Now, I saw what happened with Uniac. First 2 rounds, he scored a 140 or 150. Round 3, he had the same thing as Laird, the calf. Okay, he didn't play. He came back. Round 4, round 5, round 6. He did nothing. He didn't even go for the ball. I heard comments from Laird that he handballs a lot more this year because he wants to get release players out. Is that the real reason, or is it because his calves are sore? I don't know. Okay, and I'm a bit wary of bringing in Laird now, so I might not bringing him in until round 15 now. I might just take it easy on Laird, let him have a break, and continue my team building process without him. I want to see him fully recovered. I want to see him fit. I want to see him kicking the ball again. So I'm not sure if I'm going to bring in Laird now. I've got doubts. He does tackle a lot, so he gets a lot of points. But yeah, if you're not sure, don't do it. So I'm just going to pass for now and just bring Oliver next week. And yeah, that's it for now. Anyway, that's all for today. Make sure you prepare yourselves for the bye rounds. As you saw what I was doing, I was just making sure I was counting my players and making sure they're all correct. Don't count the rookies on your bench because they're not going to be there, okay? So don't count them. Don't include them. Just include your keepers or your primos or whatever they're called these days. Just include them when you count your team. Thanks for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.